Internet, good morning! My name is Magnitude, and welcome to another Pokemon Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire Wi-Fi battle. This one against Cloud Envy, as you saw, rocking some PU, rocking the Sawsbucks. Even though the GBA is gone, does not mean we're gone forever. I lead with ORAS. See, the way this came about was I want to use ORAS really badly, so Lynn traded me an ORAS. And that's what we're doing. I led with it. English language. I guess he thought I was going to be some kind of a setup with Stealth Rocks and Thunder Wave. That ain't the case. I'm straight offense. Bleh. He goes into, I actually kind of thought he would go into both of the Ninetales. I was incorrect. Goes to Megatron. I don't get the boost from H power. That's a bummer. Nuzzle does about 8 damage to me, but he gets the para, and of course he gets the para. But, you know, that's kind of the way that works. My taunt wears off. He goes for Grass Knot. That's an adorable amount of damage from that adorable little squirrel Pokemon. H power again. Can I get the boost and just win? No, he's going to Super Fang. That's probably the best day you've had in a while. I go for the Freeze Dry, which I love that move, and I get the freeze from the Freeze Dry, so that's nice. Here I wasn't sure what he was going to do, but I actually started to go for an Echoed Voice. I figured if he was going to say Frozen, I kind of want to sort of get that going. I should have predicted the switch into Poliwrath here. That was a negative mark on my permanent record. As I go for the Echo Voice, so it was a little bit amount of damage. Now here I thought he might predict me to switch and go for a sub. I don't really need a roar at this point. I didn't want him to get a sub up. He is not going to do that. He's going to Brick Break. I'm so used to my own Poliwrath focus punching. Actually, why I went for Echoed Voice again, because it would have broken through the sub if he went for it. I didn't get a chance to show that off, but it doesn't matter. I go on to Seviper. I figured he's probably going to switch. He doesn't want to deal with this. Goes into Firefox. I am going to go for the switch route. People are going to go, is it Ninetales OU? Yeah, but that's only with Drought. Flash Fire is not. Flash Fire is, I guess, PU, because it's the PU tier match. I really wanted to use, again, Aurora's going to Rapidash. He's going to predict that, go for the Psyshock himself, and now he's locked into that. I wish I had a Dark type that could, that would be nice. Goes into Megatron. I actually just go for a low kick. I didn't want to have him stay in, and then he gets a Flash Fire boost. I mean, it wasn't going to affect him at all, but I don't want to take any more damage, you know, from the Psyshock. I am going to take out the Pachirisu. Rapidash looks so fucking sick in this game. Look at that. He's got the fire in his back, moving. Rapidash, Ponyta from that episode way back in the day. He's going to go for Protect. I should have gone for a Morning Sun, but that's not what I did, obviously. So he is going to get toxic damage on him, and Facade. Yeah, I may be a horse on fire, but now I'm a horse's corpse on fire, which isn't going to help anybody do anything. I go into Dunsparce. I know I can take that. I wish I got a glare off on this thing. He is going to Facade me. How much is that going to do? Holy nutsack in a barrel. That's a lot of damage. So I am going to roost up. I guess he thought he wouldn't do enough to kill me, and I could just roost off, but that's not the case at all. Here I kind of regulated Dunsparce to death, but he's going to switch out Savage Poo. That's disgusting. Goes in a Batwalk, and that's going to take a headbutt right to the... I headbutt the one thing with a fucking bone mask. That's awesome. Good job, Dunsparce. He knocks off my item. That's okay. I'm going to leave that. I am going to get a glare off. Going to paralyze the ground type. That is unheard of. Are we in the 4th dimension? No, we're not in the 4th dimension. You can all sit down. There's only height, width, and depth. Those are the 3. Length, width, and depth. Whatever. He is not going to get parried, though. Unfortunately, I am going to die. So that's just unfortunate news. Golduck's coming in, though. That's going to make the weather that has not appeared, make it not appear even more. He goes into Blue Bomber. I wish I had Psychic instead of Signal Beam. My God. But I unfortunately only have Signal Beam here. I guess I kind of thought he would switch into this. I actually thought I did have Psychic, but because I checked the screen real quick. But in fact, it was a Psychic-type move in Calm Mind, which is not going to help anybody, because obviously he's got Water Absorb. I can't use that, and I have Signal Beam, which he's going to resist, not even stab, but that's gross. He is going to Brick Break me, though. I keep thinking in my skull that Golduck is part Psychic, because it really, really should be. You think it really should. You think it should, but it's not. And I don't resist Brick Break, and I'm just an idiot, I guess, who doesn't know anything. I do go for a Signal Beam, and that does a little bit of damage, which is fun. He's just going to keep Brick Breaking his way to victory. He crits me. That means I can only live, you know, one more. That crit is going to be unfortunate. However, I wish I had a physically defense boosting move, because I do for that one. I get a nice damage mount, and I get the confusion, which is wonderful news. That is just going to take him. He's going to hurt himself, which is nice. So we're getting, you know, he crit me. He paralyzed me. I get confusion, get freeze, and the confusion hack. So we're kind of, the sliding scale is pretty much perpendicular to the ground at this point. He's gonna go into this little guy. Now I am at +1, so I know I can live a Volt Switch if he chooses to do so, and he knows I couldn't go for a Surf there, so he's just gonna go into this and live. He is gonna Volt Switch now, but I'm not gonna die. Like I said, I am at +1 special defense because of the Combine boost action. He is gonna go into Firefox, which is I gave him a Scarf, so I switched out and I gave him a Scarf, which I might have been able to outspeed if it wasn't for that, because this is an offensive Golduck. Goes for a Psyshock, and that's obviously going to kill me. I don't risk that, clearly, because I am not part Psychic type. As much as my brain wants it to be true, it's not true. I know I'm going to live this Psyshock. It's not Stab. And I'm going to fire back a little Sludge Bomb. That's a Venomous Snake. Again, that's just dead. I get a crit back. So the hacks is, like I said, we're still pretty much on an even playing field here. So Viper is, though, not going to be any... that is... Yogi Bear, man, is just going to destroy me. And I don't want to know what's in his picnic basket, because right now, at his current pace, it's something dirty that he's going to be fucking me with. So, Yogi Bear, I apologize for invading your privacy. Maybe you're Smokey the Bear and I set a fire somewhere. But either way, that's the video. Rate, comment, sub, and I'll be seeing you guys next time. Peace.